have been launched by the Indian Army and Jammu and Kashmir Police in the Jammu region. Extensive coordinated crackdowns aimed at rooting out terror elements hiding in the upper reaches of the Jammu. In a massive anti-terror push, the Indian Army, in close coordination with Jammu and Kashmir Police, has launched 23 simultaneous operations across the Jammu zone. Ajay, in fact, 10 operations in Doda, 7 in Poonch and others, including the 23 total operations that have been launched by the Indian Army in coordinated efforts with Jammu and Kashmir Police, as this crackdown has intensified in rooting out the terror elements. What is that you're picking up in this regard? Ajay, if you can hear me correctly.
Yes, major crackdown has been launched by the security forces in part of the Jammu and Kashmir, and especially in Rajouri, Poonch, Kishtwar, Doda, Reasi, and the other areas there that are under crackdown of the forces to ensure that every terrorist those who are present over here in the Jammu and Kashmir, they have to be nabbed or neutralized as soon as possible. According to information, about 23 operations has been, launched in different part of the Doda, Kishtwar, Reasi, and Rajouri Poonch area to ensure that terrorists, those who are hiding in the forest area, they have to be neutralized. According to information, there were input with the security agency that the terrorists are basically using these locations to hide themselves to save their lives. But forces, they are ensuring that these terrorists has to be identified, location has to be identified, and then they have to neutralize it. Because what we have seen that in the past as well, these terrorists, those who basically hide in the forest area, those who basically goes in the civil population, and they carried out attacks on the security forces and on the civilians as well. So that remains the threat to the life of the civilians and the security forces. So that's why forces have started hunting over there to ensure that every location has to be cleared by the forces, and they have to ensure that terrorists, if they are hiding in that area, they have to be neutralized. During the elections in the Jammu and Kashmir, what we have seen that several terrorists, they managed to infiltrate to this side of the Jammu and Kashmir, and they were active and hiding in the forest area. And the number of the terrorists, those who are active in the Jammu region, that is around 40 to 50. So terrorists has to, security forces has to, they are basically ensuring that every terrorists, those who are in the forest area, are hiding in the civil population, they need to be neutralized as soon as possible.
All right, Ajay. Thank you very much for adding these details and giving us more information. Now, on that note, let's shift our focus to other developments that we are tracking.